Yeah, I caught a case at the age of 15, and they found me guilty under the gang enhancement, and they sentenced me to 10 years. So there I was in High Desert State Penitentiary, right? And at 15 years old, you know, and it got real, and it got real fast. And but during my stay in the penitentiary, like I learned some real good lessons that I want to share with y'all today, and that I think will be able to apply to y'all in y'all real life. So no one-on-one fades. Do anybody know what a fade is in here? What's a fade? I know my brother know. I don't want you to answer it. Nah, I bet you know. Anyone else? Anyone else? That's good. You close. That is a fade. You tell them what a fade is? One-on-one fight, right? So when I first got locked up, this is how the process would look. You would come in there, and because we were under the age of 18, you know, you had to get evaluated. So they would put you in a cell for about a week. They'd come in there, they evaluate you, and they would say, you know, hey, do you feel comfortable enough to go, you know, into the main population with, you know, the rest of the adults? And then, of course, us being young and, you know, thinking we know it all, yeah, of course I want to go in there with all the adults, right? And so they'll put you on there with all the adults, and then that's where you are. So you got maybe the first 5 rooms are kids, all the 17 and under. And then the rest of the population is adults. And that's how they did it. They certified you as an adult. You did time with adults. And the thing about these adults is that they didn't treat you like a kid. Like, it didn't matter that you were 15 years old to them. They treated you like an adult. You did big boy crime, like they felt like you was gonna do big boy time. So that went with it. So a lot of us, we were like verbally abused, physically abused, like that came with the territory. Like they totally took advantage of us, you know, as far as like being, you know, molested or anything. That didn't happen in the county jail, but as far as like physically abused, we did. So I remember coming up with an idea one day, and because we were in gangs, like we would just let it happen. So if it happened to him and he was from a different gang, that was just his fault. You know, that didn't have anything to do with us. He was on his own. And then I came up with the idea and to talk to these youngsters like, man, that can't go down anymore. We got way too much time to be doing it, be taking these, butt whoopings, you know? So I said, from now on, man, anytime we go into a cell with somebody, we're all going. And everybody kind of agreed to it. I said, if they're over the age of 18, we're all going in that room together. We're all going to the hole together. They're going to have to whoop all of us together, but it's no more they're going to take advantage of us and get us by ourselves. And the reason I tell that story is because I think, like, that's life. Like, life is that OG inmate that don't care who you are, don't care about your story, don't care what you went through, don't care how young you are, how novice you are. And a lot of times we come in here, you even see it now, you come in here, you don't speak to each other hardly, you think you're going to do it by yourself, right? You done watch a couple YouTubes, and you think you're just going to whoop life by yourself. Man, that's out. You're not finna whoop life by yourself. That's not going down, man. So the thing about it, man, you got to get together. Y'all sitting right next to each other. Y'all have common goals. Y'all have common interests. Everyone is trying to reach this level of success. Y'all got to huddle together and say, you know what, we finna jump life. And this is how we're going to go in there. When we get in this cell with life, I'm going to get him from the bottom. You're going to get him from the top. You're going to choke him out. You're going to bite his ear. You hit him in the stomach. You step on his toe. No, honestly, that's how you have to do life. Like, you can't give life no one-on-one fade. That's out. You're going to lose every time. Anytime I've ever, and I fight. I've been fighting for years. But anytime I've ever tried to fight life by myself, I've lost. You can't do it by yourself. You don't give life no one-on-one fade. Like, I work out. And I don't know if individuals in here work out, but like, if you work out, you see a lot of people, you see people lift all the weight in the world sometimes in the gym. They be like, oh, them muscle heads and everything, you see them. And I've seen people lift so much weight, but what I've never seen in that gym is someone hit their max without a spotter. But why is that though? Men strong as hell. Women strong as, why won't they hit their max without their spotter? They pushing the limit. And that's what got me thinking, like, I don't think you can push your limit by yourself. Because you do, you get up under that weight, you be ready. That's how you do. You turn your head backwards, right? And that's how you hype yourself up. You rub your shoulders, you get up in it, you look at that bitch like it got a whole personality. All right, I got something for you. You get up under it, right? And you got it. In your head, you know you got it. You've been training for it this whole time. You know you got it. And then you lift it, and it still got it, but it's something happens called gravity, and it falls. And then shit get real. and you don't know how you finna get it off you. And then you got somebody in your ear telling you got it. Get that weight up off you. That's life though, right? Sitting up on you. Get life up off you. You got it. It can't with both of us. Get it up off you. Get it up off you. You got it. And then slowly you start believing it. You start believing that. You start believing that until you lift it. And I'm telling you, you can't do it without a spot. You can't do it by yourself. I don't care what journey and what endeavors you take in life. If you're on this independent thing, you're wrong. You're losing already. You already lost if you're thinking you're doing it by yourself.